Yes. Okay, all your base are belong to me. Okay. Doesn't do anything now. Oh, God. Yes, it does. Run away. I just had to pull the fucking lever. Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival in 2025. I'm the Bearded OG, and we're going to continue our adventure here. So I spent quite a bit of time off camera doing stuff. I carved out more of the ceiling so the light, hits everything on the floor. I went out and got 158 copper, 211 silicon, 167 iron. I found cobalt at near the poles because I went both to the south and the North Pole. Found a little bit of neodymium rocks out and about, a little bit of promethium. We'll be able to get this in a decent quantity under the water, though. And so we're in pretty good shape. Oh yeah, we got 32 wood there plus another 30 some odd wood there, and we continue to make biofuel. I think right before I logged off yesterday, the fuel tank was full, or yeah, it's full. Okay, so we've completely filled that up, which is good. That gives us 23 and a half hours of run time. I believe that's real time too. That's not in-game time. And let's see, I made my my submachine gun here. I made a food processor so these are all the foods we can make, and put it in a refrigerator. So we got some ham and 11 grilled steaks and some more food that I brought back from being out and about. I have been through all of these areas that you see uncovered on the map here. I found artifact sites, obelisk, villages, wreckages, but I didn't do anything. I didn't go to those places to do anything because I wanted to do all that stuff on camera with you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. I also hit level 7. Actually, we're level 8 now. And so the first thing we want to do with that is we want to make ourselves a drill and an ore scanner. So let's learn both of those. And I believe we can make the drill in here. Hopefully we can. Oh shit, we might need to... Yeah, we might need to make the large constructor. We can do the ore scanner. Let's just go ahead and make that now. We're going to need that. What that does, as I recall, is it allows us to see, some of the ore deposits are like just one big clump of ore, and then some of them are in pieces. And this helps you see where all the pieces are. So, shit, yeah, it doesn't look like I can make the big drill here, and obviously we're not going to be able to make it in here. So that means we're going to need to do a large constructor, which we need to do anyway. So if we go to base and we go to constructors, oh, where the hell are those at? There we go, large constructor, which we could have actually made at level 5, but that's fine. Alright, and then that we should be able to make from here. Large constructor. There we go. Should have all the stuff for that. That's going to probably take up a 4x4 block space. So maybe we'll plop that here. I'm not super concerned about where everything is in this base because it's just a quick starter base. We probably won't do a farm at this base either, just because food is so abundant on Akua. If we decide to do a more elaborate base on Akua, I will do a farm there. I don't know. We'll see. It kind of just depends upon how long we ultimately stay here. But I'm not planning on staying here for real long, so yeah. Okay, so let's see. That is now being made. I keep hearing a sound like something's dropping on the ground, like a plopping down. It's really odd. It's a little unnerving too, because I keep looking, you know, over my shoulder. Can I hang on to this? Yeah, it's too heavy. Okay, so we need to connect it there. Yeah, so it's really weird. All right, so let's take a look. Oh God, this thing's huge. Yeah, it is a 4x4 structure. That's, I think, what it used to be, but it looks different than it used to. Let's rotate it. Oh yeah, that thing's huge. Yeah, they definitely changed the way this looks. They used to look different. I kind of like it though, the new look. Turn our light on. Neat. I believe you can color these too with a paint gun, but we won't worry about that until we do our main base. All right, so we'll just link this up for now with the same container. And now what we want to do is go to here, and we want to make the drill. We also need to make charges for the drill, which is what we needed Promethium for. Multi-charge. That's for the multi-tool, right? Yeah, the multi-tool. Oh, which we also we need to do. So let's go back to tools and learn the multi-tool. The tier 2 is much better, but you know, the tier 1 will work for now. Can we make that in here? Take a look-see. Yes, we can. All right, so let's queue that one up in here. And I don't know how many drill charges I can make, so let's just queue up a bunch in there, and we'll queue up a bunch in here. And then, you know, let it make whatever it's going to make. Nice. Okay, so let's grab this, let's grab this, let's grab this. And we will put the... we're not going to carry the chainsaw around with us, but we do want the multi-tool and the drill. And we need to learn the multi-tool fuel, which is somewhere. Miscellaneous, maybe? Oh, we probably know that once we learn the multi-tool itself. Now that I think about it. No, that's still locked. Unlocking tech tree F3. I figured that would have unlocked when we unlocked the, you know, the thing. You know, the thing, that's a technical term. Oh my god, we made 20 of those. Okay. But in the process of doing that, we used up all of our Promethium. So that's not a big deal. Alright, while we're out and about, why don't we queue up just all of these ingots that we can make. Don't really think we need to keep anything in raw form. And for the iron, we don't want to go over the amount of ore we have, or it'll start making it from crushed stone, which isn't a big deal unless you want to keep your crushed stone. So we only want to make 155 copper, 167 iron, and 209 silicon. So let's just do another 200 or so of those. If it goes over a little bit, I'm not too worried about it. I don't remember how much copper I said, so let's just do 150 of both of those. And that only counts for, I believe, these 3 ores, the real basic ones. The higher level stuff you can't make from scraps of stone. Okay, so we got that done. I think what we probably should do first is go for a dive. So let's grab all of that O2 out of there. And all of that O2 out of there. Because there's a stack of 50. And let's go get some more Promethium pellets, because we're also going to need charges for our multi-tool. Well, actually, wait a minute. We can use the lesser fuel for that, right? I guess I don't have any of that. Did I use it? I must have used it. Okay, let's go here. Okay, it looks like it comes with a full charge. We'll load this guy up. This drill is so much better, guys, than this piece of shit. In fact, we don't really even need to carry this around at all anymore. I can't think of a reason why. So let's get that out of our inventory. And we can slide all that over. This, what do we do with this? We put it, I don't remember how we equip this. We'll show underground rocks within range while handheld drill is... Oh, so I think we just have to have it in our inventory. And then when we have the drill equipped, it's activated. I believe that's how that works. We'll test that. I still have yet to find an actual iron deposit. So all the iron I have, I've gotten from surface stones. But in the mountains, there's a lot of iron surface stones. There's just a ton of it. So it wasn't difficult to get. But there are, there are there's 4 deposits on the planet in total, and I haven't discovered any of them. I've discovered all of the silicon and 2 of the 4 copper, and I have not discovered the other 2 carbon. But we've only uncovered half of the planet, not even quite half yet. So there's a lot more to do. Now, before we go out and about, the other thing that I want to talk about is ships. So, oh yeah, the Cherub. I remember that. I actually built that ship. I mean, I didn't build it myself. I didn't design it, but I made it one time in a playthrough, and it's a really good capital vessel. It's kind of like a little mini carrier. Anyway, let's go a small vessel, and the Stingray is my design. I built this in one of my Project Eden playthroughs. And it's a really nice ship, but it's a level 10 ship. But we could work towards it. We only have 2 more levels to go to hit level 10. It's going to be... Yeah, we could probably afford... Well, did we get 30 neodymium ingots? We have 10, so we'd have to find enough neo to make, 20 more of these, which we probably could do. It's pretty rare, but it is around. That would really be the only thing I think that would hold us up in terms of materials. The other thing about the Stingray, though, yeah, we'd have to unlock all of that stuff, which, we're going to eventually need to do that anyway, is that I'm not sure if it needs to be upgraded, in terms of game mechanics. I thought that that would be the case if it was like red. Like, for example, this Avenger has outdated blocks. Oh yeah, okay, so it says contains forbidden blocks. Okay, so if we go back to the Stingray, I think the only reason it's orange is because we just haven't learned everything, but it should work. So we could do that. That's my own design. The Jade Jet is level 20, so that's too high for us for now. Well, actually, the Tier 3 version's only 12. And apparently it's okay, too, in terms of not needing upgraded blocks. The other thing, though, that one ship that I really like is the Black Star. And I think this is just a vanilla ship. If we just click on stock, right? Stock is just what comes with the game, I think. Yeah, Black Star. So the Black Star we can do now. We just have to learn 15 more items because it's an unlock level 7. This is a really cool little mini fighter jet that I have used before. I didn't design it myself, but it could be a good, a good starter small vessel for us. The question though is, do I want to do this, or do I want to just hold out and do the Stingray, which is going to be a little bit more capable ship than this? I'm kind of thinking I want to wait and do my Stingray. So let's just figure that. But let's do this. We need to learn 19 devices in the tech tree. So the question though is do I have enough points to do that? Well, we have 110 points. I bet we do. So most of that stuff we're going to have to learn is small vessel stuff, which we need to learn anyway. So let's learn the generator, the RCS, the Gatling gun, the fuel tank, the O2 station, cargo boxes. Definitely want an ammo controller. We need small thrusters, probably medium thrusters. We can check that. We're going to need ramps and landing gears and spotlights. Okay, let's go back there now and see what it says. So, okay, we still need 10 more devices. So we need container extension, pentaxid tank. That must mean this is warp capable. I don't remember. Like I said, it was 3.5, 4 years ago when I built this. Okay, so we need container extension, pentaxid tank, mobile constructor. Let's do those three. Container extension and controller. Mobile constructor, I think, was back up here. Right here. It said we needed pentaxid tank. Okay, we still have 39 points. We have 7 more devices. Fridge, wireless connection, detector, large thruster, CPU extender T2. There's the detector. There's the fridge. Thruster medium. Thruster large. We don't... Wait. Oh, we're not high enough level. Yeah, because we have to be 10. Okay, no problem. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wireless connection. That we get... Cockpits. Thruster large, which we have to wait. CPU extender T2. Okay, the wireless connection is just in the miscellaneous, I think. We want that anyway. For our, for the base and for everything that we're going to build. And then, let's see. CPU extender T2, rocket launcher, and cockpit. Passenger seat, cockpits. Oh, armored. Okay, so we can't do that until level 10 either. CPU extender tier 2 we can do now. Okay, so I think that's everything we can learn. We're out of points, and the other 3 or 4 items we have to be level 10 to learn anyways. Cool. Which we, by the time we have 10, we will certainly have the points to do that. So yeah, let's just do that, guys. Let's just hold out until we hit level 10, and then we'll just build my own design Stingray, which is a really cool ship. It is kind of shaped like a Stingray, and it's, pretty capable for a level 10 small vessel. Very cool. I'm not going to bother with a hover vessel, I don't think, here on Akua. We will eventually build one because, they're useful for mining and stuff like that, but probably won't do that until we get to, closer to what might ultimately be our final destination. Okay, so we've got 6 thingies of food. We probably better get a little more food before we take off. So let's see, that has a perish time of 106. Those have a perish time of 12. This lasts a long time because it's salted. In fact, can we make another one of those? Yeah. Let's make as many hams as we can. And I think... Yeah, let's just bring the hams with us, and we'll just queue up another bazillion energy bars as well. And then we should be good. Let's put this back. We don't need to carry that with us because we're not going to be getting wood while we're out and about. Okay, how many more of those am I going to actually be able to make? These give a lot of food. They give 92 food, so... Let's see, hot beverage. This is almost more of a medical item. Energy drink. If we get stunned and it gives us stamina. And then veggie juice. Oh, veggie juice gives us health and stamina, but lowers our body temperature, so we wouldn't want to use that like in a cold spot. Yeah, why don't we queue up like say 5 of these and we'll use them as actual health items in addition to our bandages. Okay, so that gives us 4 ham. And let's eat one right now. And that gets us up to 453, and then we can top off with an energy bar, and that'll get us pretty much almost maxed out on food. Okay, and then we'll take the... Wait, weren't we making 4 of these? I guess we only had enough for 3. Okay. These we'll use, like I said, as health items more than food, more than food items. Okay, so I think we're good to go. We got O2 there. We'll put that down there. And we are going to get some pentaxid first. So we're going to do a little bit of diving. Oh, shit. That's right. You can't leave the hover bike sitting around or it'll have problems. It is nighttime. If we sleep now, that should put us a little bit into the day, so let's do that. There's no point in being out at night if we don't need to be. Okay, so it should be daytime now. Yeah, we're an hour or 2 into the morning, so that's fine. What happened to my hover bike? I just picked it up, didn't I? See, did you guys hear that little kind of splat sound? I keep hearing that, like, all over the place. I don't know what the fuck it is. Something's trolling me. What happened to my hover bike? I picked it up. Didn't I pick it up? I could have sworn I picked it up. Alright, well, I guess I have to go make another one. They're cheap, but still. Weird. I didn't put it in here, did I? Oh. I guess I did. Didn't mean to. Okay. Now, I want to try something. I don't know if this will work or not. But can I dismount on this over the water and then remount it? Yeah, I can definitely dismount it. Where did it go? Oh, oh no, it's down here. Weird. Okay, I can pick it up, but I can't actually get on it, though. I can only pick it up. Alright, well, then that means we could use this to get out over the deep water, but we're going to have to swim back. Which, actually... Well, you know what, though? I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Let's just start here and go for a bit of a dive. And what we're looking for primarily is promethium stones. However, we can pick the pentaxid too, which we need both for... and I guess we might as well pick some seaweed, get some more plant protein while we're here. We need pentaxid both for warp fuel, and I believe it's also used for shielding fuel. So those are its main 2 purposes. If it's used for other things besides that, I don't know what it is. We're probably going to have to get out into... That's just silicon. Yeah, we don't need that right now. Here we go. We're probably going to have to get out into deeper water to see most of this. These promethium stones are 1,000 hit points. They take forever to mine with the starter tool. Okay, we got 6 ore out of that. That's good. Alright, let's put this away so we can swim. And we'll keep going. Now, we can also find gold under the water, and I did find a little bit off camera. Oh, there's an enemy. Okay, let's stay away from him. And we need gold to make the EVA boost, which allows us to spacewalk, among other things. So we want to keep our eyes open for that as well. We're getting out into the deeper water now. As far as I know, the Teluripod, however the fuck you pronounce that, he's the only dangerous thing in the water. Unless they've changed that. And oddly enough... Oh, look at that. We're already level 9. Hell yeah. Oddly enough, he can't swim. He can only run along the bottom. So if we run into him, you know, we can just swim above him so he can't get to us. But, you know, we can't hurt him either because we don't have any weaponry that works under the water. I believe in Project Eden there is underwater weapons, but not in vanilla, as far as I know. Okay, 10 more Promethium ore, that's good. Other planets will have actual Promethium deposits, but Akua does not. So this is really... Well, there's also some Promethium surface stones in the woods, up in the mountains, but they're pretty rare. So this is really the best way to get Promethium on Akua. Everything I say, remember, is how I remember the game from 3.5 years ago. So if something's changed, definitely let me know in the comments. I welcome any comments helping me learn, you know, what's new in the game. Pick up that pentaxid. Not going super far out of my way for seaweed, but if it's in front of our face, we'll pick it. Another Promethium stone there, and another pentaxid. Some of this stuff is kind of hard to see because it's really buried down in the seaweed and stuff. Got 10 out of that one, nice. Let's go into a little bit of third person here. Where are we at? Oh, we're not even out in the deep part yet. Okay, let's start heading out towards the deep part. I would like to find some more gold. There's 3 promo stones right next to each other. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, inventory's full. Shit. If we eat this, does that give us room to pick this up? Pretty valuable piece of resource there. I'd like to keep it if we can. Nope. Well, okay. This isn't going to count. Well, 1 Promethium stone's not going to make or break us, so I guess we'll leave it. Okay, so I guess we're heading back now because we're really full. This is... Oh, there's gold right there. Shit, we need that. Well, here, I'll tell you what. This is alien plasma ZR1, which we need for meds. Let's just mark this and we can come back and grab the gold. So we'll make this a waypoint. We'll call it gold. And alien plasma. That's close enough. Except... There. So we can come back and grab that later. Okay, let's head back to the base. We'll process this Promethium into some charges for our multi-tool, and maybe a few more for the drill. And then we'll go do some adventuring. Okay, let's put half of this Promethium in here. Just so we have some in reserve. And then we'll put the rest in here. I don't know what I do with these. These are new. Marketplace average. Oh, I guess I sell them? Okay, that's good to know. We'll put that in there. Those can go in there. I don't really need to be carrying biofuel around with me because I don't have the chainsaw. So So let's just dump that inside. Oh, you know what? I wonder... I must be misreading that. Unless that is in... That must be in-game time. Yeah, that's got to be in-game time, because this was completely full 20 minutes ago. So I guess it is in-game time. Alright. Fair enough. So, let's see. We're going to want to make some charges for our multi-tool. Unless we want to make the cheaper energy cells... That takes steel plates and electronics. Nah, I don't think we need to. I mean, we went to the trouble to get the promethium. Let's make the good stuff. Right? So we'll go here. And... oh, that's right. I still don't know that, do I? We just leveled, though. So where are those things? I'm surprised you don't learn that automatically when you learn the multi-tool itself. Under tools? Or weapons? Okay, where the hell is this at? Miscellaneous? Oh, let's learn explosive device. And in fact, we should probably take some of those, make some of those and take them with us too. Ammo is multi-charge. Ammo is energy cell. That's what it is. Okay, so we have to make the energy cells for this. That's new. Didn't used to be that way. You guys are going to get sick of hearing me say that. Okay, so we do need to make these. So let's make 10 of them. And yeah, all right. Had I known that, we probably wouldn't have gone swimming, but it was fun to go swimming, so what the hell. Okay, let's recharge our O2. It's close enough. So that solves that mystery for me. Okay, so we should have plenty of charges for that. We've got plenty of charges for the drill. You know what? Maybe I should make a little more ammo. Especially this ammo, because... See, if we do... That's 250... That would be 500. Except for that we can also have you making some too to... Alright, let's have you do 10. And you do that many. Shotgun, we have 45 of... Maybe we'll make a couple more of those. And then sniper, we have 44. Maybe we'll make a couple more of those. Alright, so when all of this ammo is done... Oh, right, we needed to make some explosive devices too. That requires promethium, so we don't want to go batshit crazy. How many do we get? Is this a 1 per? I think it is. But if we're going to go do some POIs, which I'd kind of like to do in this episode if we have time, we should really bring some of this with us. So let's queue 3 of those up there. And a couple there. Okay, so when that stuff is all done, I'll bring you guys back and we will go do something. Probably what we'll do is go... Well, one of the things I do want to do is I want to do the storyline in this vanilla playthrough. So if we go to the PDA... Solo... okay, so the main storyline, that's what that is. Okay, so these are the main storylines. We also have local stories that just apply to each planet. And then I guess these are additional ones maybe. So if we do this, we could do... Yeah, why don't we do the Akua local story? And then we'll start... on the main storyline missions as well. Because, again, that was part of one of my goals for doing the vanilla playthrough is to check out the stories. Alright, so let's activate this mission. Go to the village of the Talon on planet Akua in the alien system and talk to the settlement chief to start the local story mission. Okay, so I wonder if this is the same Talon mission that I've done in the past. But even if it is, it'll still be fun to do again, because I don't remember that much about it. Okay, I think that's everything, right? Alright, let's go. That bike doesn't last very long. They do that for multiplayer, so that way people don't leave, 100 bikes sitting around, but I think it happens a little too soon. Alright, so if we go back to here and follow the yellow marker on your screen. Okay, so find the Talon village this way. Oh, I think that, yeah, that's the same village that I came across when I was out and about, because it's the same marker, and the game asked me if I wanted to mark it, and I told it to do it, but I didn't actually go to the village. Okay, let's do it. Okay, here's a Talon plantation. We might actually be sent back here as a part of the story, so let's not do anything with it right now. And we'll just keep on keeping on here. Okay, another Talon plantation. It's basically that red text said, don't fuck with these guys or you'll mess up your reputation with them, which we don't want to do. So we won't mess with them. Go up into the mountains here. Whoa! There's a tree there. Look at that. Hang time. Talon Guard Tower. Okay, here we are at the Talon Village. There's another POI. Let's just discover it. We get 300 XP for that. You guys are really close to the pole here. A workshop. A restaurant. Well, how about that? That's all new. I don't remember all that stuff from before. All new to me. Archery range. Okay. Alright, here we are at the main village. New mission available, clear skies. To start the mission, talk to the settlement chief. He's in the central building. Okay, I think that's part of what we need to do. Let's look at the PDA again. Akua. Clear skies intro. Akua. To start the mission, talk to the settlement chief. Okay. Level 1 warrior. The Chiefy Weefy is in here. Here, let's not point any weapons at him. He's not the chief. Looks kind of neat. Okay, let's talk to Chiefy Weefy. Press F to talk. Oh, no, he's a traitor. Oh, okay. He's a traitor. That's good to know. He's in the central building of the village. That's probably this village. This guy. Yes, settlement chief. There we go. Welcome, friend. What a rare occurrence. We haven't had a visitor from beyond the shore of night in years. What brings you here? I'm on a search. If I can... Oh, no, sounds important. If I can, I'd be happy to help you. I have a few questions, if you don't mind. Do you have something for me to do? Yeah, let's just ask him for something to do. You're always planning to do in the settlements. Go to the people on the farms and ask what you can do for them. For now, I have something to do that is far more important. Please talk to our captain of the guard. He will give you more instructions. You can find him in the archery range. Okay, I will do that. So there's different factions in the game, and you get rep with them. I think, where do we see that at? Oh yeah, here we go. So we're currently neutral with the Talon, and if you look at the text there, basically it tells us, you know, what the different reputations, or you know, how we can lose rep or gain rep. Mine ore, harvest. Yeah, okay, so that's basically telling us what not to do, but if we get from neutral to friendly, then we can do more of this stuff without there being a negative effect. And if we get to honored, then, you know, we get price cuts and stuff like that. So, that's how that works. Boy, there's a lot of factions now. Story? Trading with faction. Trading with story. Okay, so this is a special faction for the story, I guess. Interesting. Neutral. Human. I think that's PvP or multiplayer stuff. Okay, so archery range, talk to El Capitan. We do have a marker for that too. So we want to, you know, just behave ourselves until we get in good with them. Don't do anything to piss them off. Let's run over here. There's some cobalt, but again, I don't think they'd like it if we mined that right now. There's a bat dog. 2 bat dogs. El Capitan. Hello, stranger. The chief seems to be quite worried. He's already assigned me unsolicited helpers. Well, you must be useful for something. Let's start with something simple. Go to the guard tower in front of the settlement, talk to the guard, and pick up the reports that the guys owe me there. Then come back. All right. Hope there isn't too much of a go here. Pick up 5 of these and come back, because that kind of stuff is boring as shit. Reminds me of the WoW days. Guard tower is this way. Okay, let's go. Oh, God. Try that again. Stop! This is a military restricted area. Trespass is forbidden, no matter if you're a beggar in underwear or in heavy space combat armor. Captain sent me to get reports. So, he did, huh? Okay, never mind. The stingy old man in the village probably didn't give you anything to eat, did he? No, he didn't. We're putting our necks on the line here, so listen. Get us some supplies, then I'll give you the reports. How about 2 eggs and 2 juicy steaks for me and my buddy up there, and 2 raw meat for our watchdogs. Okay. Shit. The steaks and the raw meat aren't going to be too difficult. The eggs are a little harder to find. See, I don't think we want to be picking resources on their property right now. Okay, why don't we... Yeah, see, the thing too is we can't make steaks in our own thing, but we could make a portable constructor for that. But we need to get out of this green territory before we do anything like that. So I guess let's just head back east until we're out of their territory. Then we'll do some hunting. And hopefully find some eggs. You can find eggs in these little... God, I don't even know how to describe them. I know what they look like. They're kind of... They almost look like barnacles or something on the ground. But I don't know exactly where those are in any kind of abundance. I think... Okay, are we out of their territory? Not quite. Okay, we gotta go a little further because we could have hunt those dudes, but we don't want to kill them inside of Talon territory. Okay, anything out here is fair game. So what we could do is see if we can bring one of these guys down. That's a level 3, that's a level 2. Here, let's grab this. want to get headshots. I don't think I'm going to be able to take him down in one shot with this, but let's see. Alright. They don't even know where I am, so I guess we'll take them both down. Nice. Milk, meat, and hide. Oh, there's the baby. Okay, so that gives us the meat. I gotta sit up in my chair. The eggs are gonna be a little tougher. Let's find some carbon, because I'm gonna need that to make the stuff. Why aren't you guys running away? You really should run away. I'm not going to kill the babies. At least not on camera. Terrible. Okay, so... that's veg edibles. Sweetener. We need to find carbon. I think there's some over here. You used to be able to do this little jump skip thing with your jetpack, but apparently Empyrion doesn't want us to have any fun anymore. What the fuck, man? Why would you remove something like that from the game? Don't understand. It's the same thing, like, why did they remove being able to see your minimap while you're in your drone? Doesn't make sense. I don't like it. Alright, can we make this now? Oh, we gotta learn it. Right. That's easy enough. Miscellaneous. Portable constructor for 1 point. We should probably learn that too, but not yet. I want to save my points for our small vessel first. Make sure we can get that done. No, not two, just one. Okay, so while that's cooking up, I do have eggs back at the base, and honestly, it might be faster for me to just go back and grab those as to try and find those fucking egg things. We can also get eggs from raptors, but I haven't seen any of those, which I'm not complaining. Of course, we're pretty well armed now. We could take them, unless we got a big herd. Trying to remember how else you can get eggs. The lizard mules might drop eggs, because they are, I guess, reptiles? I don't know. I think the swamp biome would give us a better chance of finding those egg pod thingies, but again, I'm not really 100% sure about that either. The other question I have is, do we have to turn all of this stuff in at the same time? Or can we turn some of it in now and some of it in later? I don't remember that. I guess there's one way to find that out. We can just go back and see if he'll take the steak and meat. No, those are just those veggie thingies. I suppose these guys should be running away from me. I think they're bugged. Yeah, they must be bugged. Okay. There's a POI over there. Oh shit, there's like robot dudes. Are they hostile? He's got a weapon, an assault cyborg, but it says he's damaged. I don't see weapons on those three. Are you shooting at me, motherfucker? Oh, God. Where are you? Alright, I don't want to lose them. They're kind of hard to see. A coolant. Right, where's this other one at? Let's do this. Yeah, man, I don't know where the fuck he is. Let's just go. Let's go over here. Those other cyborg guys weren't armed. Oh, fuck. Is that a turret? No, it's two more armed guys. They're not doing a lot of damage to us. Okay. Let's take one of these just to heal up a little bit. Where'd they go? God, these guys are hard to find. Okay, coolant. I'm not even sure what we use coolant for. Spare parts. There's a guy in here. Cyborg damaged. Are you gonna do anything to me? Here's the thing. Get some hydrogen bottles. We can sleep. That's an antenna. So what we could do with that is salvage it. And we got, yeah, so we got some electronics and some optical fiber. There's a thingy up here too. What is that? Oh, hello. One computer and one steel plate. Have a shotgun sandwich. Spare parts. Okay. Does it tell us what this is used for? It's a commodity item, can be sold. Oh, okay. Commodity item. So, yeah. That's stuff to sell. Gotcha. Anything else up here that might be missing? That's just a normal block, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. That was fun. Our first POI, ladies and gentlemen. We took out the evil cyborgs. I probably wouldn't have killed them if they wouldn't have shot at me first, but hey, they shot at me first, so that is on them, baby. Alright. We need to go. What should we do? Our base is all the way back there. Well, let's go back and see if we can turn in the steak and the meat. We're going to the guard tower. That way we can get it out of our inventory, you know, so it doesn't spoil or anything. And then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do about eggs. If nothing else, like I said, I believe I have some eggs back at... Ooh, what was that? Back at our base. That's copper. Okay. That we could go get. It's just that the, you know, our base is on the other side of the planet. Alright, let's take this and set it down. And we'll put... He wants 2 steaks. And then he also wanted raw meat as well, which we have 8 more pieces of. We need this. This is alien thorn, but I'm not going to pick it. Easy. Let's talk to him. 2 eggs, 2 steak, 2 raw. Okay, so I guess we have to have all of it. Shit. All right. Now we know. Now we know the deal, yo. Well, I guess let's just go home. This is a swampy area here. Doesn't really look like we're going to run into swampy area on the way back. Maybe we'll just kind of go south and uncover some of this, and then we'll cross over and head west. East from there. Okay, let's do it. We've got a big lake over this way. We're going to want to stay on the mountain side here. There's a resource. Let's see what that is. Oh, nice. An iron deposit. Finally. Let's get Betty Boss. Okay, that's good to know that that's there. It should stay marked for us now. I will come back off camera and mine all of that. Now that we have the drill. Talon Plantation. We're still in Talon territory? No. Okay. They're kind of off all by themselves. Let's discover these POIs so we know what they are, A, and B, we get the XP. But they're probably Talon because they're green. Okay, that's a plantation there. So those guys are off the reservation. Oh, what the hell's that thing? A big old tower thingy over there. Talon Plantation. Let's go see what this is. An old comm array. Hey, we're level 10. All right, nice. Is this thing hostile? That looks a little foreboding. Shit. What is that? So this must not be owned by any faction because it's white text. Assault cyborg. There might be turrets in here. Here, let's do this. That's a spawner. That's an elevator. All right. There's no turrets. So let's take this out. Any day now. Jesus. How tough are these things? Oh, is this place shielded? Thought we could take these out, even if it was shielded. Maybe not. Alright, well. Let's just be on our guard. I'm going to get my this out again. Press F to access. I don't think we can because I think we have to blow up their core first, if I remember right, which is right there. Oh, wow, look at that. That's some nice stuff. That switch is possibly a booby trap. Or it blows up the core, or it blows us up. I don't know if I trust it. I don't think we have any other option, though, because there's nowhere else to go. That's the core there. Let's try something. Can I blow that up through the grate? One way to find out, right? Yes. Okay, all your base are belong to me. So now we should be able to open this and, well, okay, if we do this, can we get some fuel out of there? Yeah, we got a little bit of fuel. Okay, let's salvage this. Here, let's see what's behind here. More fuel. None in there at all. Oh, that's because I pulled all of it out of the whole base, right? This is a small generator. That's what's giving us the radiation, but it's not enough to really worry about. Okay. Does it do anything now? Oh, God. Yes, it does. Run away. Get out of here. I just had to pull the fucking lever. I didn't think it would work because we took the core out, but I was wrong. Okay, let's get this stuff for the parts. We're out of inventory space. Damn it, Jim. So we're working... Yeah, we want to just basically head east now. Okay, let's do it. Here's the thing. Oh, there's a raptor. Holy shit. You know what, though? If he's glitched, he could drop an egg. A big raptor. Question is he by himself? Raptor meat. Okay, let's grab that. A spiky mushroom. Let's not grab that. I think this is this a parkour thingy? Because we can't use our drone to open crates. There could be something good in that crate. Can I just do this? Yep. That was fertilizer. Okay, we don't need to grab that. If it would have been something really good like a, flux coil or something, I would have gotten it, but... Okay, let's get to the base, drop stuff off, get some eggs, go back, do the thing. More raptors. I think the critters are bugged. He should be chasing me. Why is he lying down? Wait, did you just die? Yeah, he just died. Here, I want... Drop that, grab that. Really? God damn it. I want raptor meat. What's really heavy and not all that useful? Steel plates. I mean, we can make those easily enough. A hydrogen bottle. It's not doing us any good right now. We pick up the sweetener. Okay. Nope. And actually, we could use those alien tooths. Can we fit them? Yes. Can we fit this? Yes. Okay. No more looting. We got to go home. A loot whore. Yes, I am. All right. Let's put all the perishables in here. No, not those two things. Milk is perishable. Hey, we can make cheese now, right? Hell yeah! Let's make some cheese. We can also make cereal. Waffles. Nice. Okay, let's put all of these components and other stuff in here. Fuel pack promethium. That we can just throw right into the base, but actually let's save those for our small vessel. This can go in there too. Okay, I have 8 eggs. We need 2 eggs. We need 2 raw meat. And we need 2 steaks. Let's eat some cheese. Yummy. I love cheese. And we'll have some steak. What can we make with this? Oh, that's a commodity item. Oh shit. Okay, so I guess we can't cook that. Interesting. Let's make a waffle because we can, and let's have a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch because god damn that sounds good right now. And we'll wash it down with some coffee too because we've been up all night. You perish time 28. Oh shit, you're perish time 3. You know what? Let's bring some extra meat with us just in case. Yeah, just in case. Alright, waffle, nom nom, cereal, which is 64 food. Yeah, that's about what we need to get us completely topped off. And didn't I make coffee? Coffee. Delicious. Alright, you have a perish time of 11. Now, before we take off, for small vessel, we still needed the large thruster. We needed the armored cockpit. All right. Now what we should be able to do is go here and add the Stingray to the factory. And then we just need to add in all of these materials. Okay, so carbon substrate, we've got only 117. Isn't there isn't there a way to do this so I can, I thought there was a way that I could look into my storage while I fed this in. Library factory. Do I have to open this and then can I go factory? No. Base. Factory. I guess not. I thought there was a way to do that. 466 copper ingots. We only have 244. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be doing some grinding. Which I will do off camera. We need 234 iron, 138 silicon. Let's grab 138. Now, if you overload the factory, whatever you put in there in excess will just stay in there and you can use it for something else later. Okay, so it's 234. Okay, there's all the iron. We need 98 cobalt, 32 titaniums, and 30 neodymium. Okay, we have 10 neodymium, we have 38 cobalt. Oh, I guess I can make some more iron ingots, but we don't need any more iron. We do need titanium rods, though. There seems to be a decent amount of titanium around the planet, just on surface stones. I mean, more than I remember. And the cobalt, like I said, we can get that at on the poles. There's quite a few surface stones. Carbon substrate's not a big deal. Copper ingots aren't a big deal. Cobalt. Okay, 32 titanium rods. Can we do that? Titanium rods. Let's see if we can make 32 based upon what we have. Carbon substrate. We can make that from crushed stone, but that I can mine. Though we're not really using our crushed stone for anything else, so we could queue up some of those, I guess. Let's maybe do 300-ish. Right, the rods. Oh, nice. We made 42. Okay, so we just needed 32. And that takes care of those. So I'm going to have to look for the neodymium. Cobalt's not a big deal. Copper's not a big deal. Carbon substrate's not a big deal. Okay, so I'll take care of that off camera in between episodes. And once I have everything in there, then it'll take 56 minutes and 47 seconds for this to build, and that's real time. So, if all goes well, by the next episode, I should have the Stingray ready to pull out of the factory, and then we will have ourselves a pretty damn nice little small vessel, if you don't mind my saying so. Okay, so let's go there. If any of you guys are ever interested in any of my builds in this game, let me know and I can link you my workshop. And maybe if I think about it when I'm editing this video, I'll put that in the video. All right, we are here. Here again, you actually brought everything. Well, I guess I was wrong. My colleague thought you'd come back. Now I have to pay off betting debts because of your healthiness. Sorry about that, but that's the only entertainment we have around here. What the hell? Keep the food? Shit. Okay, here's the reports. All right. We got some rep. Return to the archery range. That bastard. Okay. They had you fetch food. Well, those two jokers will hear from me. Good. Go give them latrine duty. But thank you for getting the reports quickly. I've already skimmed through them. Keep the documents. I've already taken all the important information for evaluation. Please come back later. Okay. We got 150 rep and $250 make you holla money card. I love it. What is this? Scout report. Oh, that's the reports. Oh shit, that sells for 8,000. Damn. Nice. Okay, if we look at this, I don't remember what we were before, but we're that much further along now. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. Off camera, I'm going to gather up all the rest of the resources that we need to make the Stingray. The thing that's going to be the hardest is the neodymium. I have stumbled across it, but I have no idea exactly, where I'm most likely to find it, so I'm just going to wander around blindly looking for it. The rest of the stuff is going to be easy to get. And hopefully, before we start the next episode, or when we start the next episode, we'll be ready to pull the Stingray out of the factory, and we'll have our first small vessel. Looking forward to it. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.